Through the support of a great cadre of members, volunteers, and benefactors, the Nigerian American Multicultural Council has executed over 20 community development, mentorship, cultural enrichment, and professional development programs, impacting over 4,000 Houstonians since 2011. Thank you to all who answered the call of service. The core of Namc is a desire to improve our community, share our culture, and enhance pathways to success. Some of us are temporary visitors in America, while others have come here to settle. Either way, we have a duty to build a stronger Nigerian community for the next generation and improved opportunities for all in Houston. The next step in Namc's journey is to build a Nigerian community center to provide a home for the Nigerian Americans in Houston and magnify the positive contributions Nigerians are making in the Houston community. We have only scratched the surface of the programs and services we plan to offer to the Nigerian American and Houston communities. Houston is blessed to be one of the most ethnically diverse cities in America, and Namc has leveraged this to learn from other immigrant communities who have built cultural and community centers. We will hear from the leaders of the Turkish, Chinese, and Indian community centers as they describe the journey, impact, and benefits they've realized from having a home in Houston.
The center started in 1979. We started as a language school. Parents would like to have a place for their children to, upkeep their heritage and be exposed to their mother tongue. So we rented an office, just one office, okay? They play movie during the weekend and the kids can play with themselves, okay?
Engage with the community, and at the same time you need to preserve your own values and your own language and your own religion. And our kids were born over here, and we want them to have connections with their ancestors. So what are we going to do for the kids? And we decided to form like a youth development center.
It all started in sometime in 70s. They had a dream to build a community center. There was something called University of Houston had a India House, Indian Community Association, Students Association, and when they graduated, they carried forward that community center called and transformed into ICC, Indian Culture Center.
We have arranged a lot of, I'll say, activities that can be used for this purpose. Like, for example, we had the early Thanksgiving dinner. In our culture and the religion, we do not celebrate Thanksgiving as the Muslim community. But we said, why can't we celebrate the early Thanksgiving with our American friends?
We serve the young, and then we want to see if we can help the newcomers gain some skill, employability skills, so that they can build up their financial stability. That's how we started to venture into the whole spectrum of human services, from the very young, early childhood education, to the very old, a senior center.
So we have like 150 Turkish American elementary students. They come to our weekend school over here.
We have 5 core services: early childhood center, which received national accreditation. We have after-school program, and they also, cater about 80 families during the summertime. So after-school program will, provide a full-day day camp during the summertime, and we have adult ESL, English as second language, and a job training program for the workforce development. We also have the senior program. We do a lot of benefit counseling for the local seniors, and plus our core, which is the language and heritage program. So for our heritage, what else we can do? We actually decide we will be the bridge to bridge the East with the West.
We host events here. They bring people to show them the place. They organize seminars, they organize talks, health camps, lectures on health awareness, and we look after the seniors here Tuesday 6 to 7 we give consultation on family law. It's done by attorneys, different attorneys. And Wednesday 6 to 7 we give on probate law, then medical directives or personal injury. Then we have something called Kidney Smart classes. It's on 4th Thursday of every month. And then we of course we teach Bollywood dance classes on Saturdays and Sundays. Interesting thing. One of our philanthropists, one of our trustee, Bal Sarin, he paid $250,000 to modify the building's portion and created a Harris Health clinic.
That we offer Turkish language classes, and also we have cuisine classes, Turkish cuisine classes, and also like a ladies' coffee night for the ladies. And we also have like a luncheons and the breakfast conversations. So that's again a program that tells all the communities that we would like to be as a Turkish American community. This facility is like a 9-acre area, and we have a main building, 3 stories building, which we built and which we opened in 2008. Actually, the appraisal value of the facility altogether is $6.5 million, and we had like in 2011, just past the 5 years mortgage, and we're refinancing it. And
it was at $500,000, but we need to put down like $100,000 down payment. So, I believe like 30 of us, we write a check with a 0 interest. So it's a 0 interest loan to the school, and we pay for the down payment.
One of our businessmen bought the land, and then he built the community center, but the way how we asked to build him. And then of course we pay him rent. Also after 2011, when financially we're strong enough, we applied for a mortgage from a bank.
There was a philanthropist, Mr. Jindal. He's a businessman from India who has Jindal Saw here. He pledged $1 million in 2006, and by then India House had got some grants from City of Houston and Houston endowment of $500,000 each, but still we're short of funds. So in 2007 the foundation stone was laid, and during that foundation stone laying ceremony on March 4, 2007, another miracle happened. One of the philanthropists, Chaudhry Yalamanchali, and his wife Angela came for that ceremony, and to everybody's surprise they pledged $1 million, and that gave a big boost, and India House started, the construction started, which was completed in 2008.
Like if you ask any of our community members about their donations, if the donation was misused or not used properly, even they cannot think that kind of question. And we do have that kind of trust from our community.
But people who have money and who are wanting to give that money for the cause of the community, for the cause of upliftment of the certain underprivileged people, and that is a booster. That is how you get money from them. You get their time, and it's kind of a cumulative effect.
Nonprofit, the board actually is a very crucial component for a successful operation, because they give you the guidance, and then oftentimes they make higher level decision for the agency.
To become a trustee, we have different layers. One is the trustees, then the board of directors, then the council members, and the general member. To become a trustee, one has to cross payment of $250,000 donation. Board of directors. Board of directors, to become lifetime, you have to pay $100,000. But otherwise, $25,000 anybody has paid. He is a board of director for 4 years. Then council member is $2,500. To become a council member.
Our kids, they are very important. We don't want them to lose their, identity. We want them to have, whatever the values that you have with your ancestors. So if this is the thing that you would like to get around, and then you need to find the people who are going to believe in that, concept, and then I'll say, we need to build trust among the people. I would suggest, first of all, it's not only one person. It should be like a team effort, I will say. And then, if you're able to find the people, who are gonna believe in, like, the project that you are trying to put together.
That's how we did. And then we actually see how some other fellow agencies, reach that stage, and we just feel so happy for them. Yeah, because we did it in the earlier years. It's really one step at a time. And at one time, CC actually was run solely by volunteers. We didn't have a paid position.
They feel that this land has given them so much, and it's time to give back to the community. Nothing is better than giving it back to the people, to the kids, to the underprivileged, and they get immense pleasure in doing it. I can read on their face, when they give back to the community, they are so elated with the fact that they could do something for the community.
You need to gather the volunteers, you need to network with potential donors. Well-known, in your community, there's so many top-notch scientists, physicians, and they probably, if you have a good vision and a mission statement, they will come to you.